Samsung Electronics is being accused of using child labor at its Chinese factories. The company says it has a, quote, zero-tolerance policy towards child labor and says it vows to investigate the claims. Eugene Chung reports from Seoul.
Samsung has close to 250 suppliers in the mainland. And in August, a New York-based group accused one of them, HEG Electronics, of child and student labor exploitation. China Labor Watch released their report on August 6. Samsung started their month-long audit 3 days later. But Samsung argues they found no sign of underage workers during the on-site investigation.
We have a very strict zero-tolerance policy on child labor. We did not find any incidences of underage workers, but we did discover that there are student workers over the age of 16 but under 18 years of age.
Samsung says they were student workers or interns, and they comprise up to 19% of HEG's total workforce. According to the Samsung report, in Guangdong province, where HEG Electronics is located, student workers can comprise legally up to 30% of the total workforce. But China Labor Watch still questions the legitimacy of Samsung's audit.
Samsung claims that they had an audit. They were never found. The media often talks about how we don't have any other secondary evidence, but the audits that they had weren't really legit.
But even to China Labor Watch's surprise, Samsung admitted that many HEG employees were working overtime, exceeding the legal limit of 9 hours per week. They demanded HEG to improve its working conditions.
We immediately told HEG to make improvements and also comply with our zero-tolerance policy on child labor. And if they don't comply and is found going against our policy, then we will sever all business ties with HEG.
We will do a follow-up investigation sometime in the future if we feel that it's needed, but to see if anything's changed. But right now we're waiting to see what Samsung does to change the factory conditions.
But China Labor Watch's investigations did not stop at HEG. On Tuesday, CLW accused Samsung Electronics of breaching labor laws at 8 of its directly operated and supplier factories throughout China. They said Tianjin INTOPS, with about 1,200 workers, had the worst conditions. Samsung has already said they would complete on-site inspections for all 105 supplier companies in China who solely produce products for Samsung, and review via documentation 144 more suppliers that produce for Samsung and other companies by the end of the year, to ensure all sites within its supply chain are fully compliant with its policies. Eugene Chung, CCTV, Seoul.